Fight me? You gonna fight me? Huh? I know who feeds you. We got a nice morning here in the good old Southern Iowa. Yeah, I know, I haven't said that one in a hot minute. Over the past day and a half, 2 days, I've been planting oats here. I was planting yesterday. Actually enlisted a neighbor to help us out with his drill. We've had somewhere over like 110 some odd acres, 120 acres of oats that we were doing here. I was actually getting really worried that we were not gonna get the oats in. I was actually to the point where I was gonna ex-nay the oats pretty much. So I was starting to vote the ex-nay the oats. Last Wednesday when more tornadoes and stuff went through Iowa with the storms, sounded like some pretty nasty stuff was coming for us. I actually had a couple of viewers actually reach out and, you know, show concern. I don't know what you would say for that, but that was pretty nice. Thank you guys. We luckily didn't get much rain. We got a heck of a lot of wind, but we only got like a little bit of rain. So that gave us the opportunity to actually get these oats in. If we were not able to get the oats in by Easter weekend, was kind of my goal, I would have been pretty on board with culling it and just planting corn or soybeans there and trying again next year. Looks like we might get the oats in. And this air chair is broke, so now I gotta fix it. Yay. So pause, because all you guys can probably hear is So the goal in today's video, which is always a really risky thing to say if you're a YouTuber, it never goes that way, to get about the last 12 acres of oats planted. There we go. And then yes, I need to turn around and harvest some soybeans that the DNR made me leave last year as part of the lease for the wildlife. Did I do any clips on that yet in any other videos? I don't know. We'll talk about it a little later. So let's some oats. I don't know why I'm counting. It's like I already know how many rows are here, but I was counting for some odd reason. And if I didn't know, they're labeled. The classic YouTube oil check. Oh, it's perfect. Oh well, but let's see if let's let this guy warm up here while I do this. These are really kind of These are really I don't know, anticlimactic cold starts. Maybe she was a little cold. So actually a little bit different than the last time I planted oats. I'm actually cross-hatching these now. I think I'm at like a 5-degree angle this way and a 5-degree angle that way. So these will be planted in kind of a diamond pattern. Kind of looks cool. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it leaves like tiger stripes out there in the field. Stripe, 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 stripe. It works. I mean, well, I don't know if it works, but I'm putting out 3 bushels to the acre on my rakes, like right on. These backer plates and 48 cells from Seed Right, they're doing a good job. And the other nice thing about it is that I can tell when I run out of seed and when you drill, otherwise you can't. I could probably figure out a way to actually like show my coverage map again, but yeah, I haven't done that. I've done somewhere around, I haven't done 52 acres, maybe close, but I have to split my acres here. So 80 acres is what I got to yesterday. So yesterday I did 40 acres afternoon. Well, I started like 1 or 2 yesterday and quit about 9. Number 4 in the front's got a issue going on. It's got no chain. There she is. Fortunately, those don't grow. But I probably could start a new fashion line. You didn't think that was funny, did you? Okay. I turned it off. Hold on. I don't know if this is the whole thing or not, but I didn't see any missing links.
Fun farm facts-ish in 60 seconds or less.
So this is the first Fun Farm Facts-ish. It's a new short series I'm going to try and bring to you guys, where there will be fun little farm facts that I think of throughout the year. And of course there will be a blue dog in there. This one just happens to be sleeping right now. Today I am planting oats. Most people would say that you seed oats. A bushel of oats is supposed to weigh 32 pounds, but for the most part, good oats weigh somewhere around 36. Oats are used for human consumption and such as things as oatmeal, cereals, baking things, and even milk replacers, which I've actually had. It's not horrible. I take it over almond milk, but it still does not replace real milk. It's then used in animal feed, which is most likely what these oats will go to. And if you go to a fancy spa, you might even get like a oat scrub or some fancy beauty products. That's Fun Farm Facts-ish in under 60 seconds. So if you notice, we vertical tilled the ground here. And by we, I mean Andrew. Andrew's back at work. I didn't get any footage of that. I was pretty stressed about getting these oats in, so I wasn't GoProing. It would have come through in the videos, probably, most likely. Yeah, it does. But Andrew's back at work. Well, he's not at work today because it's Saturday, but he's back. You guys will see him. I know a lot of you have been asking, where's Andrew at? But he's back. Which means you don't get to ride around in the front seat as much anymore, huh? Back to the back. Excuse me, monsieur. In use? Occupied? The last little strip I've been looking for oats. Got her. You can tell that got kind of odd. But it's done. Time to go get a McDonald bean combine. If you flip my switch, did you flip my hot switch? No. Little more. They got it. There's Wayne. I'm gonna be bouncing this entire clip. So the 9660 won the job today because the 9670's still at the shop. It's out. Dad said that it had the exact same thing go wrong on it. Discharge beater, which about caught this combine on fire last fall. So anyways, the beans that we're gonna go pick, if we didn't talk about it, some of the government ground that I lease, I have to leave, I think 10% of the crop through the winter, which then allows the animals and critters to have a food source throughout the winter. Otherwise they'd starve. Oh, it's good habitat for them, and I'm okay with it. It's a pain in the butt now to go back and harvest it, and I gotta do something with it. Unfortunately, it looks like the soybeans have gone down, and I might be wasting our time today. It's not good, but they were standing nicely about 30 days ago. Which, with the lower crop prices and lower input prices, it wasn't horrible to have to leave that crop stand. But now where the value of crop is, that's a lot of money that you have to add on to leave out there, with the headache included. I don't know. But hey, you get to run the combine a little bit in the spring. Coming out of there too. We've got a pile. We're rich. We're rich. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's probably pay for the diesel fuel. Woo! This is what all the other ones looked like that I was so mad about that I didn't film. I mean, if they were all like this, I'd be in really pretty good shape, but as you can tell, they fell down pretty good. But I'll take what I can get, especially because I'm out here trying to get it. Here we go. The end of harvest 2021. Took forever, but we got her. It was a grind, just kept it grinding. Yeah, no. That, you know what I was saying, is that it's actually a significant amount of money that we had to leave, or that I had to leave out there this year and going into next year too. We didn't really make my goal. My goal was hopefully to be above the window, but like I said, the last two patches were just pretty not great. The first patch, horrible. I don't even know if I saw a bean come out of there. Okay, yeah, maybe like 5 bushels, but if they're all like that, I probably would have made it to 150 bushels or something like that, and 150 bushels is a couple grand, you know. Maybe we got 600, maybe about 600 bucks worth of beans in there, so still maybe worth it. I don't know. We'll talk here in a second. I'm gonna go take the head off. You want to go first? Or you want me to go?
Let me go
Okay, let's talk the numbers while we fill up the quad track. I've got a pull anhydrous here that's in a couple, well, that's gonna be in a couple videos. We got a shop pit video coming up for you guys in the next video, most likely, where that thing gets completely serviced. I really figured Andrew would be out here tilling already today. Guess he still remains a mystery in this video. But let's look at the numbers, which I don't know if you guys really care or not, but we're gonna talk about them. Also, you're like, how are you pulling anhydrous? You don't have a bar. They're supposed to be bringing me a bar today. So I think I got maybe 70 bushels of beans. Cash bids will go nearby beans are 1621. So we basically harvested $1,200 worth of beans yesterday. Had to leave 9 acres of soybeans for over 50 bushel beans in some places, and they're over 50, but we'll use 50 bushel beans. 9 times 50 is 450. Times 1621 is 7,200 bucks. Minus the actual $1,200 that we got, excluding the time and pain in the butt, that means that we lost $6,000 on 90 acres, $66, $67 an acre. In cash rent, you also have to add into that right now. That's kind of interesting. Think about, those are 5-year leases, so the aspects of that lease have changed with the input prices and the crop prices. interesting. I think that's going to do it for this video here, guys. Spring action coming sometime soon. Today is, for us, this is going to be the day this video comes out, is April 19th, which would mean that last year that field right there would have been planted for 17 days. Temperatures are cold, we have rain coming, and then another cold spell. Mother Nature's swinging the first blow. See you in the next one. Ah, look, he's not a myth.